Good morning, first grade. I miss you guys. I am starting this YouTube channel, which I've never done before. And I'm going to start by starting the morning like we normally do. You should have already, or you should have out your morning work and maybe have that completed. Have your mom or dad or grandma and grandpa check it. And then we're going to go on to our morning meeting, which I'm going to put up on my screen so you kind of know what is going on here. All right, there we go. Good morning, first grade. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2020. Today we will work on Writer's Workshop, reading, and math. We will then listen to a Bible story. So we're going to start the day with kind of a few things that we always did in class. And I know some of you really liked doing these songs that I taught you. So I want you to kind of sing along with me, and then we'll practice these songs while we're sitting here waiting for the other thing to load up here. All right, so I know you all know the song of the continents. So we're going to sing that together. How many continents are there? 7. North America,
North America,
South America,
South America,
Asia, Africa,
Asia, Africa,
and Australia,
and Australia,
Europe, Antarctica,
Europe, Antarctica,
are the 7
are the 7
continents
continents
upon the earth.
upon the earth.
How many oceans are there, Mrs. Helson?
5,
Yes, 5. Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Arctic, and the Southern Oceans too. Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Arctic, and the Southern Oceans too. Now we're going to move on to some reading. So we're going to take a look at our first story. I'm going to get this centered so you guys can see it. And I'm just continuing from where we left off when we were in school. So I am going to go to how we've been talking about how animals help one another. So I'm going to go to that section, and we're going to be talking about how animals work together and help one another. So I'm going to put on a book for you, a story for you that we have not read, but it will be up in front. Actually, let me start with, no, I was going to start with a different one. I think I'm going to start with, where is that? We're going to start with a review one just as a test to see how this works, okay? And you guys will have to email me back or tell me how this works. So we're going to try it out. A Team of Fish is the title of the story, and I'm going to just press the button. Now you should be able to read the words with it so you can follow along on the screen and read the captions with the computer.
Genre, nonfiction, essential question. How do animals help each other? Read about how some fish help each other. A team of fish. Fish swim in lakes and creeks. Fish swim in deep blue seas or oceans. Let's dive into the water. Let's look at fish. Fish can swim alone. Fish can swim with a partner. Fish can swim in a bunch too. A bunch of fish is called a school. A school has lots of fish. They are a team. The fish help each other. They look for food together. Fish eat lots of things. Some fish eat small animals. Some fish eat other fish. These catfish eat together for safety. It can be unsafe to swim alone. What is the chief reason? Danger. A fish can get snapped up, but a fish can hide in a school. Fish in a school have a neat trick. The fish swim close together. Big fish will not mess with them because they look like one huge fish. These crescent-tailed big-eye fish swim in a school to fool big fish. This big fish wants to eat, but it stays away. The school looks like a huge fish that may eat him. Fish in a school keep each other safe. A school is a good place for a fish to be. Hundreds of barracuda fish swim in a school together.
All right, so now we've read this before. We read it in class. So then we would ask ourselves, how can fish help one another?
Make connections. How can fish help each other?
The page. All righty, and now if you're looking for the main idea of this story, the main idea is what this story is mostly about. And if you're thinking about the main idea, you can always go to the title. The title helps you with what the main idea of the actual story is. And because this was nonfiction, think to yourselves, what was the title of the story? A team of fish. So that is the main idea of the story. Now the details are the parts underneath, the little smaller pieces that you found while you were reading this story. And they've actually given you some details about each of the items in this book, which we've just read. They wrote a detail: the fish look for food together, the fish keep each other safe, and they help keep big fish away. So this is just a sample. We are just trying it out for the first time. So give me a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you couldn't understand or you couldn't read it for any reason. Or text me and call or email me.